Reading Pioneers is proud to present If I Were the Teacher, written by Johnny Tiersma, illustrated by Ron Vanderpool. It was the first day of school, and Max was already daydreaming. I wonder what this year is going to be like, he thought as he gazed out the classroom window. I hope it's not boring. I have some changes that would make this place way more fun. If I were the teacher, I know just what I would do. If I were the teacher, instead of having my students raise their hand to speak, they could raise an elbow, a knee, or even a foot. I'd use math on the daily schedule to subtract all the schoolwork and add a lot of recess. Pets get really lonely when we leave them at home. If I were the teacher, our animals would come to school with us and roam around all day. If I were the teacher, science experiments would never disappoint. They would always include explosions, implosions, and fire. I would let my students sit anywhere they want. They could sit in the back, or in the front, near their friends, or even on their friends. On rainy days, we'd cancel class and head out to the field. We'd find a spot with some mud for an old-fashioned slip and slide. If I were the teacher, I would help my students focus by serving them coffee. The coffee would be super strong, and they could drink as much as they want. I'd celebrate my students for things that other teachers don't appreciate. We'd have awards for the sloppiest handwriting, loudest blurter, and messiest desk. My students would bring in blankets and pillows for a full-on, knock-down, every kid for themselves pillow fight. Later, we'd relax in a giant blanket fort. If I were the teacher, I would still give plenty of homework. Everyone would be required to watch hours of TV and play lots of video games. No one would go hungry in my classroom because all school supplies would be edible. If you are sick of writing and need a snack, just eat your pencil. It's made of candy, and now you're done with your work. Max snapped out of his daydream. Oh my, he whispered. That was out of control. It might be hard to learn in a place like that. His teacher smiled at him, and he knew it was going to be a good year of learning and fun. I'm really glad I'm in her class, he thought, sitting up a little taller. Since she's my teacher, I don't want to change a thing. Thank you, Pioneers, for reading with us today to the book If I Were the Teacher by Johnny Tiersma. I loved reading this book because as a teacher, I not only remember being a student with these thoughts when I was younger, but also know how students feel with a new class, new semester, and new teacher. If you enjoyed this book as much as I did, you can support Johnny by visiting his website, ifiweretheteacher.com, or his Instagram at Mr. Johnny Teach. There is a link to Amazon as well in the description box, so you can purchase this book for yourself or a loved one. This is Johnny's first book, and some words of support would encourage him a lot for publishing this amazing story. I'm so grateful that Johnny contacted me to read his book with you today. If you have a book you'd like to be read on this channel, please send me an email, contact@readingpioneers.com, so we can turn it into the next video. Also, it would really help this channel if you like this video, share the story with your friends and family, and subscribe to stay tuned for the next Read Aloud being uploaded next week. Unfortunately, this is it for today. While waiting for the next upload, remember to visit Amazon to get a copy of this book so you can share it with your teachers. This is going to be it for today, so thanks again everyone for reading along with us today, and until next time, I hope you all have an amazing day. Bye-bye!